search. Just give me more time. Clock keeps ticking, but I'm cuckoo in the mind. Always at war with the truths and the girls, but I can't move forward. Guess it's time to scorch earth. And what you know about this life? Ain't rolled up in a bean in a Sprite. Dreaming all day, cause he ain't sleep at night. Got a smile on my face, and you know I pay the price. Like, and what you know about this life? Ain't rolled up in a bean in a Sprite. Dreaming all day, cause he ain't sleep at night. Got a smile on my face, and you know I pay the price. Like,
why you saying bean like that? Bean in the Sprite. Bean in the Sprite.
Riddle me this, man. Watch the pay when I can vomit, you feel me? Hey, you know this shit tough. I ain't really that hard, all you do is puff. Tell me why these boys never show love. They ain't wanna hit my phone up, never heard a buzz more. This is my time, hanging on every second like a lifeline. I'm just trying to turn nothing to a gold mine. Catch a flight overnight, somewhere that I can make run.
and what you know about this life? Ain't rolled up in a bean in a Sprite. Dreaming all day, cause he ain't sleep at night. Got a smile on my face, and you know I pay the price. Like, and what you know about this life? Ain't rolled up in a bean in a Sprite. Dreaming all day, cause he ain't sleep at night. Got a smile on my face, and you know I pay the price. Like,
Welcome to Burberry. What are you looking for?
Well, ma'am, I suppose I'm seeking a deeper strata of truth. Perhaps you can answer the one question that has plagued thinkers for all time. What doth life?
One moment, please. Processing.
WRKE 100.3 LPFM Salem. Streaming live online at WRKE.org and on the TuneIn app. Just search for WRKE. It's Wednesday. It's 4 o'clock. There's no James, but I've got two special guests in here in the studio today. Very happy. You just heard their last track, What Doth Life? Of course, a track that's been on the program before for long-time listeners. This is the Maroon Underground. Like I said, there's no James. It's just Elijah. But we've got the Ivo Twins with us this week.
What up?
Really happy to have you guys in the studio. We've been planning this out for so long.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys for being here. I know you're local now. You're local nowadays. But you
Yes, sir.
traveled quite a long way.
Yes, sir. All the way from the 0407.
Hey, represent?
No, I'm from Georgia, but staying in
Hey.
Orlando right now, so yeah.
Yes, sir. Lots of fun times to be had out there. Well, thank you, man. Yo, Q and I, Critter the Kid.
A.K.A. Little Gummy Bear.
Hey, little gummy bear.
Where'd that go?
We love it. Hey,
Love it, man.
What? I'm just gonna pass it to you guys. Just tell us a little bit about yourselves. You know, like I can start. Whoever wants to start off, I can start with Critter. I can start with Q and I.
No, you got more to say. You start.
Local man, they know your voice.
Oh, okay. I'm Critter, a.k.a. Little Gummy Bear.
Working Mac
Yes,
and
sir.
Bob's.
Yes, sir. Mac and Bob's
I don't need to
represent.
publicly tell people where I work.
Hey, it's okay. We both out there.
Yeah,
we
me and
both
Elijah
out there.
both work at Mac and Bob's.
Yeah,
I was raised mostly in California, but I moved to Virginia 2017, I think. I was like 13. I've been making music since I was about 12. I listened to too much Skrillex, and I was like, oh, Ableton looks really easy to learn.
Yeah.
And I downloaded, I think, a torrented version of Ableton, but for some reason, even though Ableton Live Lite is free, I torrented Ableton Live Lite.
Huh.
You can only get, like, 7 tracks per session on there, and you couldn't, like, download nothing.
Yeah.
You can't save nothing.
Yeah. But I was making beats that way, and then I kind of moved into more alternative hip-hop when I was about 16. I had a friend that I worked on music with, but we ain't gonna shout that guy out. And then I moved to Orlando for school, and I met that dude my first day there, and then he left, and we got reconnected through one of my close friends down there, and every time we were together, it was like we were just hitting it off, talking about ideas, stuff we wanted to do. We were very similar. Yeah. And then Ivo Twins kind of came about, 2022, 2023.
Yeah, so when we started to get a little more serious with it.
Yeah.
We both were like, hey, we both keep getting surrounded by the wrong people at the wrong time, and you know, if we just put our heads together, we could definitely do some damage.
Yeah.
So that started.
No, for sure. That's awesome, man. Yeah. That's awesome. So, I was thinking about this. I actually did a little bit of research, talking about the Ivo Twins, I was like, what does this Ivo, like, what is Ivo? What is Ivo? What the heck does Ivo mean? So what is the Ivo, like, what are the Ivo Twins? What does it mean? What does it mean to be an Ivo Twin?
So, I think we went, before we even started making music, like, for the Ivo Twins project, we were just, like, coming up with names because we couldn't come up with nothing.
Yeah.
And one of the ideas I had, because one of my friends said it as a joke because I'm obsessed with Suicide Boys, was Homicide Boys. And then they started saying Homicide Twins to kind of, like, get away from that. And I brought that up, and obviously that didn't fly.
No, you kept telling me all these, like, throw-off names. I was like, bro, that sounds too close.
We can't be bootlegs. We can't be bootlegs. We got to be OGs.
When I was in high school,
I'd be extraterrestrial.
I was part of a, I don't want to say band because there was only like 2 or 3 of us and none of us really knew how to play instruments except for one guy. And I think the only song we ever put out was a cover of Blink-182's Build This Pool.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is a 16-second song, and the only lyrics are, I want to see naked dudes, so I'm going to build this pool. But the band name was called Ivo Benda because that's the leader of a cult called the Universe People.
Okay.
And they're big as, like, they think that they could contact aliens and that there's a ship that's going to come and take them away for following that religion.
Right.
And I got,
Heaven's
like,
Earth stuff,
kind of obsessed with that cult for a minute because I thought it was funny and crazy, but, like, some of the stuff they were saying, I was like, I don't know, that sounds a little too close to reality. So when we made that band, I called it Ivo Benda, and I brought that up to him, and he instantly went Ivo Twins.
Yeah.
That's
kind of like yin and yang.
Yeah. And I think it kind of connects too, because I mean, you guys have that whole like space alien identity. I mean,
took that idea, not their idea, because I honestly I don't want to promote nothing of them.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but we took like the alien stuff and we incorporated that with a lot of our imagery.
Heck yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, and you've got the deluxe. That it goes from the OG album cover where it's like kind of naturey, and then you get to the deluxe and it's got like space and the moon.
He did some research actually. That's a lot of people,
that cover goes hard.
A lot of people found us when the deluxe came out, so a lot of people didn't even know that there was a whole nother picture, a whole nother EP.
Yeah.
We got a lot of listeners from the deluxe.
Dude, no, I mean it's some good stuff.
QR codes in the parks down in Orlando.
Well, you got to do some guerrilla marketing nowadays.
I'm running around Florida slapping QR codes everywhere. And
got to, man.
Some of the comments are like, "Yo, this is the best QR code I've ever clicked on in my life."
Yes, sir. So we mentioned being part of a band. I know you were part of a band. In Atlanta.
Not in Atlanta.
No?
Warner Robins. It wasn't like an official band. It was just low-key like homies jamming out together.
Okay, but a little punk project, right?
A little bit. I make beats and sing a little bit. Buddy played the drums. Shout out my boy. He's probably not listening because he's in the military somewhere in like Italy right now. But shout out my boy Noah. That man can play the drums like nothing else. And just me, him, and this other boy Ed. We just jam out pretty much. We never really did any shows or anything, but we all three knew that we wanted to chase this music. So that's where That's where like that was No Good Kids, but
And you're Yokunai, which means no good.
Yeah, it means no good.
So it all ties back around, That's awesome. That's awesome. It's like magic.
Mm-hmm. Magic is just a form of technology that nobody understands yet. Thanks.
Already? We're not even 5 minutes in.
No. I'm listening. I'm here for it.
How deep you want to go?
We can talk about we can talk about whatever. But let's see. We got magicians. Favorite magicians. You got any favorite magicians?
David Blaine.
David Blaine.
David Blaine, I guess. Oh, I like Chris Angel. He showed up. I went to go see him when I was a kid, and he showed up, and they just told everybody, like, I don't feel like doing magic today, and he left. So maybe not Chris Angel, actually. But, David Blaine's up there.
Well, I like the David Blaine music or YouTube video a lot too.
Mm.
So,
what about you, man?
I like David Blaine, but I think I like this next track we've got up a lot more. Ironically, also titled David Blaine.
Perfect segue.
Yo, that was
we're gonna come up with a couple of songs. We're not gonna come up. We're gonna play a couple songs. We're not gonna come up with a couple songs. We're gonna play a couple songs for you by the Ivo Twins. We'll be back around shortly.
Underneath it, always still damn
talking too much, so I had to shut him up. Schizophrenic tendencies inside my veins of blood. You can help me out, you can help me out.
I said blah blah blah. Talking with that bullshit, so you like la la la. You can help me smoking on this gas, I'm in la la la. Yeah, son. Yeah. Who said that the boys ain't gon' blow? Tell them all this other shit, bitches IBO. Yeah. Who said that the boys ain't gon' blow? Tell them all this other shit, bitches IBO. Hey, I'ma do this till my grave, ride the wave, just fill it, cup of 30 just in case. Any day I gotta use it, get up, bitch, get over there. Maybe vibe to the music straight, riding on this, you can hear the life, listen to it. Take this for example, blood all on this man's laying still can't move it all, you can't see all it's ain't close. Right there in your face, that's your fate. Me showing it, that's a feeling that's betrayed. In my mind in any given day. Hey, pull up with a dead face in a trunk. Man, he thought it's sweet, I will go and tell you more. Yeah, pull up with a dead face in a trunk. I will cut the lights in the corner, then we do.
He was talking too much, so I had to shut him up. Schizophrenic tendencies inside my veins of blood. You can help me out, you can help me out. Put away the depth, I was pulling in a trunk. He was talking too much, so I had to shut him up. Schizophrenic tendencies inside my veins of blood. You can help me out, you can help me out.
WRKE 100.3, Salem, LPFM, WRKE.org, tuner app. You can find us all over the place, you know. If you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's not X, I'm sorry. I just not Truth Social. You can't find us on Truth Social.
About LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
You can probably find some of us on LinkedIn, but I'm not. No, not that. But we're back. We're back with the Ivo Twins. That was David Blaine and Schizo. I remember when I first heard Schizo. I'm going to give a little bit of a, what's that word?
Truth.
A little bit of an anecdote. That's the word. When I first heard that song, I remember I was like, "Dang, who got the Chester Bennington sample?" Rest in peace, of course.
Right.
One of the greatest. If you listen to Linkin Park, even anything else,
I'm sorry, do you scream in Schizo?
Am I tripping?
Or is that me?
I think that's you unknown.
Oh.
That's like the one song that I don't scream.
Yeah, I don't think that one's me. I got the Chester outfit. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
He's learning. He's learning.
No, it's awesome, man. I mean, I remember when that one. I remember when that one dropped. That was a good one. So shout out, man. Shout out to you on the Chester.
Yeah, dude.
Chester
I'm gonna go home and cry about that one. That's like the first song I screamed on, and he doesn't.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah. Well, sorry, I have to sound so, PC on here, because, as you may know, for 20 years we've been providing you commercial, free. That means we don't make no profit, we don't make no money, we don't make nothing off this. We do this, no profit, for 20 years, an alternative music choice for people in the area, and, of course, as we've branched out on the tuner app, WRKE.org, and gone to a global audience, just wanted to say thank you guys for 20 years. And 25 weeks of Maroon Underground. So, yeah. Thank you to the people in Salem.
I've just been here for the whole 20 years.
No, I'm not. That's not true. That's not true. I'm only 24 years old. I was not 4 years old setting up this radio station, believe it or not. But it would be pretty cool if I was, though. So we talk about Chester. Let's talk about your inspirations, What made you guys the musicians you are today? I can...
Trauma.
Hey.
Trauma and loneliness, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I started... I don't know, it was weird. Even in, 6th grade, I think is when it hit, and anybody was like, oh, what are you going to be when you grow up? I'm going to be a rapper. Yeah, it kind of swayed a little bit, but it's still the same vision, still the same goal, so it never really got off course, just started making beats and stuff when got a computer.
Yeah.
Bootleg Fruity Loops and stuff like that. So.
And you guys do a lot of the production on your tracks as well.
A lot.
Right, so.
Definitely shout out all the YouTube producers, though.
Yeah, we do, like, I think for our singles, a lot of the time we will use, like, YouTube beats, but anytime we put out a project, like, all Negative 81 is produced by us.
Yeah.
Because I think I did the beat for First Encounters and Floating, and you did the beats for Escape Rope, Anti-You, and Chaos.
Yeah. And all the YouTube producers that we use, like Schizo, that's somebody that we reach out to and know on a first-name basis type.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Of course.
It's a cool networking tool.
Yeah.
Well.
And the internet has, caused a lot of growth in the networking.
Yeah.
I mean, ironically, the networking of musicians. So it's awesome to, like, have that type of connection out there, normally, instead of having, back in the day where projects like this, would have a lot more a lot more manual labor, instead of, being able to network and be like, hey, you've got a cool beat, bro, like,
I think
let me hop on this.
Like I said, we only use, like, YouTube beats for, like, singles and stuff.
Yeah, and you put a lot, and it helps you reserve a lot of that creative energy for the projects.
I'm not going to say too much because we're not even close to being done with it, but we got a project that we're working on that's, like, a whole concept to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if we were making beats for every single song that we were doing, we would not have the time to map that out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I definitely
Bring back concept albums, too.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Underground.
Shout out concept albums.
Shout out,
Singles and stuff are cool and EPs, but concepts, where it's at, you can build, especially now with the film game, and everybody's shooting movies and stuff, and After Effects.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there's no reason why we shouldn't be dropping movies with albums.
Yeah. I mean, you see it all the time now. I mean, I think going back, as far as the 70s and all that with Pink Floyd, who really pushed the boundaries, with, like, The Wall and The Dark Side of the Moon. And, of course, you have Prince, who did, The Revolution and all that stuff, all the way to today where you have, like, Frank Ocean, Timeless.
All the way to the live performance.
Yeah, and to live performances becoming more and more cinematic. I mean, I guess going off anecdote again, going and seeing Kendrick Lamar this past Saturday, a lot of it was, like, cinematic. Like, there was a lot of, like, cutscenes almost, in between, like, while they're doing, like, costume changes and all that stuff.
That's
so
cool.
It's awesome to bring that and, like, and eventually to be able to execute it live, I'm sure that's the ultimate goal, to be able to not just do the concept and on a record, but to be able to perform the concept to a live audience. So that's awesome.
Speaking of live performances, I'll give a quick plug to this festival that we are doing in July.
Oh, yeah?
Denver, Colorado.
Ooh, Mile High City, okay.
Summer Hype Fest by Underground Hype Club.
Yeah,
Shout
out
out
Hype Kids.
Yes, sir.
They're definitely not listening, but
hey, well,
if you are, go check them out.
And if you'll, for some reason, be in Denver, July 25th through the 27th, we will be there shaking our tails and music. I was this close. I was this close.
Thank you for not cracking. Appreciate it. George Carlin is thanking you from his grave, man. So, shout out to George Carlin.
Shout out
George Carlin.
Up there looking at us every time I get close to saying a swear word, he catches me.
Oh, we got the picture.
He was in Bill and Ted, wasn't he?
Probably.
I can't remember if that was him or not. Hey, that's off topic. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
ADHD.
I get it. That's real. Mm-hmm. Earlier in the show, we were listening to What Doth Life, and you were telling a story about the instrumental, which I'm a big fan of, by the way. I think it's very floaty and very, very fun.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about how you came around to finding that beat, making that the creative process. What's that like? Because you were telling me about how you made it. Just like, what's the creative process behind not just What Doth Life, but any production in general for you? What's the mindset that you go into when you go in to make a beat or an instrumental or however you may?
Yeah. To be honest, all of them kind of come differently.
Yeah.
What Doth Life specifically was on a plane on the way up here at 9 a.m. It was actually like 7-something a.m.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my MIDI keyboard with me or nothing, so I'm just straight keyboard lagging it with the Bluetooth headphones in between. No disrespect. I'm 5'7", 5'8", 130, but I'm squished in between these two people.
I understand.
Man, I'm going to make a beat. And that beat I just found the right loops. I'm pretty sure like half of them are Logic loops.
Mm-hmm.
And I just threw some drums in there on there. And then as soon as we landed, I told him, he picked me up. I was like, yo, nice to see you again, but yo, we got to hit this right as soon as we get back. And he came, 9 a.m., brother on a flight.
Hey, I mean, I guess the lyrics kind of speak for themselves, you know what I mean?
It's true
About
story.
the creative process, so that's awesome.
Beautiful. That song is actually it's a heartfelt memory for me and him.
Yeah.
We were both at a time where, you know, I just had a kid a year ago and stuff.
Congratulations, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
But so we were both kind of in this, like, are we really chasing this music or not? And so then that happened. We were like, no, we got this.
I also like to add, not that I don't know if it adds more gravity to that story or not, but it was my birthday. My 21st birthday.
It was.
All of this happened.
That's why it was coming up. That's facts.
That's crazy. I remember that day. Shout out.
Oh, you were there that. I don't remember much from that day.
I remember him throwing up outside of the 7-Eleven.
A lot of people, for my listeners who aren't 21 yet, a lot of people don't remember their 21st birthday.
If you do, you didn't do it good enough.
Yeah, if you remember your 21st birthday, you are. I don't even know how to say, commend that.
Yeah,
I didn't remember my 21st year, to be honest.
Pretty much, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's when you know you have a problem.
Yeah.
Well, nah, that's awesome. Like, you know, I think you can kind of hear it in the instrumental. Like, you know, it's got that cloud, like, not cloudiness, but like it's like that in the clouds feeling. You know what I mean?
Also, another thing to add to that song. Some people got it, some people didn't. The title and the sample that's used at the end is from a show called Xavier Renegade Angel.
Yeah, Xavier, yeah.
The reason that, like, obviously it's just a stupid sample or whatever. Oh, man, thanks. It keeps just going back.
Yeah, just
anyway,
like falls. Yeah. No worries.
The reason that it means that much to us is when we were first starting to hang out, I was at his house. I can't remember what exactly we were doing, but I was just like, yo, y'all got to watch this weird show. Like, I can't describe it to you. Like, I just found out about it, whatever.
Yeah.
And we sat there and watched the whole, like, first season of that show.
Dude.
And it became like a thing between me and him to like quote that show constantly. So like the emotional like connection to that song is not only just what it is, but adding that sample in there to end it, it was like almost like perfect.
Yeah.
I couldn't have made that song better if I tried.
Yeah, that's awesome.
A lot of people our age will understand. They're kind of coming into this alignment. If you're in the industry that you know you're going to be in for the rest of your life, things are starting to line up and that just make sense, that kind of feel divine. They're outside of what you're able to comprehend, but then they just fall into place and you're like, okay, I know where I'm supposed to be at.
Yeah, absolutely. Heck yeah. Hey. Man.
Was it 103? What is it?
100.3.
100.3. What is it, work?
LPF. Yeah, what's up?
WRKE. Shout out WRKE.
Yes, sir. Hey, nah. I'm just glad to have you guys on, man.
It's been a lot. Like, everybody listening probably heard about this like from like a week ago from us telling people. We've been trying to do this for like half a year. And it's finally happened.
We've been planning this out for some time. I remember when we made the group chat. I remember when we talked about it. We talked about me being on the radio.
That was back in December because you had asked for a song, and we were just putting out What Dog Life.
Yeah.
I saw that. So that's
exactly.
since December we've been talking about that.
Since like your birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's been because we mentioned it or something.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome.
It's awesome to have it finally happen.
I got some gifts. Speaking of gifts?
All right, well,
I got some gifts for you, but I couldn't bring them in here.
It's a gift. I, unfortunately, spent $20 on a pack of NBA cards hoping to get a Sacramento Kings player, and I got 0 of them.
Zero Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento.
We are underrepresented, bro.
I got a Washington Wizards Jeff Ruland card. Who is Jeff Ruland? Who is, no disrespect, shout out, I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a great guy. Like, I'm talking, this is a legend. This is like a dude who's like, has a picture from the 80s. Like, from the Wizards.
And he's still on the cards.
Still on the cards, getting a freaking autograph. Apparently, I looked it up on eBay. His card's worth $30. So I mean, if you want, I can
still make your money back.
I can give it to you if you want.
Nah, man, you gonna make your money
I don't
back.
collect cards like that unless it is Sacramento Kings.
As you said, this radio show is non-profit. So go make your money back.
Yeah, go make your money back.
If anyone wants if anyone's a really big Wizards fan on campus or around the world, message me on at Maroon Underground on Instagram.
Wizards fan.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
There's people that live in DC.
Yeah, sons that probably doesn't exist. But any Wizards fans that are out there and are listening to the show at Maroon Underground, you can message me for a Jeff Ruland card. I'll ship it to you. I don't know if this breaks like radio laws by me doing this, but just hit me up at Maroon Underground. Speaking of Instagrams, I didn't even get a chance, and social medias, I didn't get a chance to shout you guys out. Where can we find you guys? On Instagram, social media, wherever you guys might be. You can give your...
Our collective, I think it's just Ivo.Twins on Instagram.
All right, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ivo.Twins.
My Instagram handle is Critter Sucks.
Yep.
Critter Sucks. That's facts. Mine's Kill This World.
No, you gotta say it like you said in that. We got an unreleased song where he says...
I can't.
Kill This World, my Instagram. Ain't that hard to find me? You gotta say it like that. That's my
Kill
favorite
This
part.
World, my Instagram made that
Ain't that hard to find me?
Something like that. Kill This World. It's an entendre. It's not literal. I'm not trying to kill this world.
No.
But
just trying to kill this world. You know
I'm not in this world. No, I'm not of this world. I don't know how the saying goes.
Hey, it's okay.
Be in this world, not of this world.
I got you a gift. I know you're a big anime fan.
Oh, man, come on. Yo, this is actually one of my favorites off of Demon Slayer, too.
Oh, yeah?
Can you tell me and all the other people that
that's fast.
listening what it is? Because I don't know what it is. I'm looking at it.
It's
Oh
got
my
close there.
God.
I didn't say.
No, it didn't slip out. It didn't slip out. To anyone listening, that did not slip out. It was very close. It was very close, but it didn't happen.
Being a father is helping me trying to...
Helps that filter.
It's Ino from Demon Slayer. It's the dude with the...
Little warhawk head.
Yeah. I thought it was a dude
like
the
Master
whole time.
Splinter, bro.
Yeah, but he looks like a girl when he takes his... If you ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't seen it.
Luscious locks. You know how anime is.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course. I think I might have actually seen him on Mask. I think I might have seen the meme.
Demon Slayer is actually my girl's favorite. Not other than like Naruto and stuff, but Demon Slayer is one of her. Shout out Cat, bro. Shout out Cat.
Shout out, man. Shout out healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Shout out present moms and dads, man.
No, but this means a lot. I want to shout out you because this means a lot, man. That's cool that you took the time to do that.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
That's going on the stew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, well.
And my daughter loves Lego, so I'm gonna let her build it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna get y'all some music to the people listening. I know we've been talking for a while, not playing some music by these guys.
We got the solos up next.
We got some solo music up next.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Critter, you're starting us off, brother.
Critter
if
sucks.
you want to give me you want to give me a little intro to this track on the reg?
So, for anybody that don't know me, I am not a huge fan of my solo work. I do that stuff for fun. I love rap music, so I just do that stuff. His solo music is about 1,000 times better than mine, and I think our Ivo Twins stuff is 1,000 times better. But last night when we were working on all the radio edits, I could not find a song that I wanted on radio, and so I let Kat, shout out Kat, pick which song I would do, and she liked this song. It's called On the Regular. It's the intro track to my mixtape, Bandicoot Boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out Cassius, by the way. Shout out,
yeah.
Who did the artwork for that one? Yeah. But this is On the Regular. We'll be back soon.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been popping pills for dinner, running through every script. I've been trying to change my ways on the regular, but I keep hitting self-destruct on the regular. I've been running from my demons ever since I was a kid. I've been popping pills for dinner, running through every script. I've been trying to change my ways on the regular, but I keep hitting self-destruct on the regular. Keep on hitting self-destruct on the regular. I can't help it, there's no managing. I done took too many pills, it's so damaging. I keep getting too high on the regular. Yeah, they always try to save me, but they don't to save. I got pain on the
face. You ain't really nothing to me anymore, but that way. They been tryna bring me to the bone, I keep my legs straight. I just pray to God to rollin' up and let it medicate. You were ready to throw me in the fire with the gold flames. So what you made of? Probably fake life. How I know this? I tell my brain shut. Turn the place out. I turn the lights down. Show me what you got. I'll take it right now. So what you made of? Probably fake life. How I know this? I tell my brain shut. Turn the place out. I turn the lights down. Show me what you got. I'll take it right now. And I'll be better in the morning. Everything fades out from the portrait. And nothing else more important than the time that you got right now. So they don't understand, I'm on the top. Who you think about to pick up in the car? I don't need no white side to get me through the fire. Don't pay attention to that bush, they feeling us. So what you made of? Probably fake love. How I know this? I tell my brain shut. Turn the place out. I turn the lights down. Show me what you got. I'll take it right now. So what you made of? Probably fake love. How I know this? I tell my brain shut. Turn the place out. I turn the lights down. Show me what you got. I'll take it right now.
That was Critter the Kid on the regular, and Yokunai much needed. This is Maroon Underground. We're back with playing a couple solo tracks. Sorry I can't play more. I don't have much good radio editing software on my laptop. It kind of lags and all that joint. So
let's create that. Let's make a better one.
Yeah, let's make some new software out here.
Software developers.
Any software developers?
There's your market.
Yo, shout out software development.
Yeah,
Shout out software development. Shout out
crazy smart.
Couldn't be me.
Yo, I don't even know what software is, dude.
No, it's not hardware.
Yeah, I know it's the stuff inside.
Yeah.
I know it's not this. I know it's not this. That's it. That's my knowledge. That's where my knowledge.
Blowing my mind.
Ivo Twins. We're back with them. This is Maroon Underground. WRKE 100.3 LPFM Salem.
We're moving in.
We're moving in.
Moving into the studio.
Moving into the studio. This is the underground cavern.
Yeah, I brought a blanket.
It's actually on the second story, but
it is on the
No, it's not. No, it's not. We're in the Maroon Underground, guys. We're in the Maroon Underground.
I'm looking at stairs, man.
No. This is just a very well-designed cave.
Yeah.
Just trust me.
It's a bunker.
It's a bunker, yeah. It's an underground bunker. We're here.
All right, let's let this man get to questions. I'm playing so much.
No. It's real, honestly. I've got one thing that I've got to ask you. Critter.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grapes or blueberries?
Honestly, it's changed a little bit. I used to be like a blueberry hater.
Oh, yeah?
But I've recently just been snacking on them, and they're not as bad as I thought they were.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I still love grapes. But, you know, I've been giving blueberries a shot, so I'm kind of neutral right now.
Okay.
Ask me tomorrow, I'll probably say something different.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm a big grape guy, so I'm going to say grapes.
Have you had the cotton candy grapes?
Yeah. Not a big fan.
I don't really like them either.
What?
Not a big fan.
You guys are insane.
No.
I don't trust in your fruit opinions.
Why do you put
Give me the red grape. Just give me a good old red grape.
Yeah, they're fire, but cotton candy
Still some dirt on it.
Why did you set that question up like you were about to like pull out some incriminating info?
You just have to trust.
Also, where does that?
That's the
Dude.
setup.
How is that just a me question? He eats fruit too.
Well, let's see. I'm not crazy. I pulled my phone up backwards.
Gotta put a nose back up.
Let me see. I'm not crazy. Let me make sure I'm not crazy here. Critter sucks. This is you, right?
Oh, it's my Instagram bio. I forgot about that.
I was wondering, you asked him that, he was like, okay.
Yeah, I was genuinely confused as to what you were trying to accomplish with that point. I forgot I put that as my Instagram bio.
Shout out the host, man. He definitely does his work on the guests that come in here.
He knows more about
I know more, yeah. That's crazy. I'm tapped in, I guess. I'm tapped in.
You tapped in, man.
Also, do you have, This is an unrelated sponsorship. Usually we don't take sponsorships on here. And just so anyone who's listening knows at home, this is satirical. So please don't take this seriously. But if you're looking for a law firm, our guest critter might know one.
What?
Way back in the day, there was a picture.
You're getting deep.
Oh, Danny Crandall. He's talking about Danny Crandall. Dude,
I was on a flight with that man.
it's crazy you bring that up. I went to pick him up from the airport 2 days ago, and Danny Crandall got off the same plane.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, yo, what's up? He's like, dude, you know who you were on the plane with?
A guy that your friend took a picture with.
I have a picture with him, too. I don't know if that's still on there, but I also have a picture with that.
Man, pulling
that
up.
man. I was at Hotel Roanoke looking at the Christmas trees with my buddy Ethan. Shout out Ethan.
Shout out Ethan.
And we were outside, I think, smoking or something, and this nice car rolls up.
Nicotine.
And Danny...
Nicotine.
Yeah.
Babes. Just delinquent stuff.
Danny Crandall just walks out, and my boy's like, yo, Danny Crandall, can we get a picture? And we, pretty much rushed him. We probably ruined his day, but...
And he had the greatest smile in the pic, too. He's just, looking like a
No, he
tomato.
just looks like that. I walked off the plane looking like that, and nobody walks off the plane smiling. Your back hurts. You're sweating. Nobody walks off.
Did he wear the suit on the plane?
Yes.
That's crazy. He's committed.
Full suit and tie.
To smile the whole time, looking like a tomato. Shout out to Daniel Crandall, man.
Joker.
Well, not shout out Daniel Crandall. He's kind of a weird guy, but...
Oh, well, hey.
Roanoke legend, though.
Roanoke legend, Daniel. Roanoke legend, if you know the commercials, you know the commercials.
Throwing no shots at him, though.
No shots.
No shots.
No shots.
All respect. I'm sure he's a great lawyer.
All respects. All respects. All respects. Yeah.
First radio interview we do,
we get sued by Danny Crandall.
Go ahead, sue me, man. I ain't got nothing.
I actually struggled a lot to find period end of sentence. Yeah. I actually struggled a lot to find random information about you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I've never been one that was big for social media.
Yeah. I try to stay low key myself, so I understand. So shout out to you. You kind of avoided my my
I was
sleuthing.
waiting for you to be like now, but back in 2000 to hit me with something.
I mean now, but let's talk about. I don't freaking know, man. I saw Darkion.
Oh, Darkion.
Darkion.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Darkion.
He
That was your first project that I saw on your Instagram. So let's talk about it. Yeah.
The first was I don't know if that was the first.
2022, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that might have been when I got to a point in my life when I changed my name straight from No Good to Yokanai, where I started to get a little more serious. Still wasn't on the right path of what I'm doing now, but a little more serious. That was one of my first features. I don't even know where I met him. Online. Shout out internet.
Shout out the internet. Going back to what we were saying earlier.
Yeah, and he's a real cool dude. To be honest, I haven't even hit him up, so it's kind of weird that you bring that up. I'm gonna check on him today.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up with him, because I know we were both in a weird spot in our life when we met, and that song, it probably sucks in my ears now, but that song at that time was really good for both of us and gave us a lot of motivation. So
yeah, shout out. Shout out. I mean, it's the little things, you know what I mean? Just like that one feature, that one track that can make it all. That can not reshape you, but you know what I mean. It can help form your identity a little bit. You know what I mean? Help you find that path a little bit more.
Especially if you collaborate with people that you become friends with, or you collaborate with them after you become friends.
Case in point.
Yeah, cooperation, collaboration. Those are important things to get under your belt in any industry.
Yeah. I guess I have to ask, speaking of cooperation and collaboration, and usually I'm pressed for time, but I'm not really too pressed for time, so we'll probably go over our time, our 5 o'clock a little bit. Sorry to my program people listening. No offense.
That's good.
But I've got some more questions to ask these guys. So
respect.
Speaking of cooperation and collaboration, What's it like? What are the both the pros and the cons of working as a collaborative group? You know, as you two are as a duo. What are the pros and cons? You know, living in Florida, living here in Salem. What's it like? What's the collaboration? What's the cooperation? What's like the daily insight on the communication between the two of y'all on how to keep the project moving forward? How to, you know, keep on pushing new music out and keep on doing stuff.
What's crazy you asked that is I was thinking about this yesterday. A lot of people think that, like, I mean, they would assume me and Jared talk every single day, but there's points where, like, we'll go, like, a month without communicating, but as soon as we do, it's like that never happened.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, like...
Because we're both busy and we both got lives.
Yeah. I mean, of course, a father.
But it'll go from, like, radio silence to literally be like, hey, you want to catch a flight next week? Like,
yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of our music that we make, it still is, like, in the same room, even though we're 90% of our lives we're away from each other.
Yeah.
It's quality over quantity.
Yeah. But we also, we're pretty good at having a method to where, I know it takes him, like, 35 days to do one song.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, when we're...
Perfectionism. I get it. Yeah.
I hate it. I'm trying to learn to be better about that.
But like, when we're together, we can, like, Negative 81, I think we made in 4 days.
Yeah.
Like, we had all the beats and everything already, but also, when we made Negative 81, we made, like, 7 other songs, too.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, I mean, we just lock us in a room for an hour, and it's gonna stink, but, like, we're gonna have an album done.
Yeah. Right.
And
it's like those YouTube videos where, like, the two, like, big... I was going to...
You were close.
George.
You were close.
Thank you, George.
Shout out, George.
Shout out, George. Two larger content creators get together and they, like, will make an album in, like, an hour. It's like, we have to make 20 tracks in an hour. It's like...
When it's real,
dude,
like, everything you hear is natural.
Yeah.
And so it just comes naturally.
Yeah.
It's also like we have our dynamic is like older brother, little brother type.
Yeah.
So, like, anything I don't want to do or don't know how to do, like, he knows. And there's things that, like, I think he'll go overboard and I keep him in check.
Yeah.
So, like, he'll sit there and be like, but the mix isn't good. I'm like, okay, so fix it. Like, if you need it done, do it. Don't just sit here and complain about it. Like, and, you know, but he'll send me 30 different versions of the same song, and I don't know the difference of them. And I'm like, dude, you're killing yourself.
In my head, I'm like, yo, you don't hear that pan to the left? It's 3 decimals quieter than I did.
Yeah, right? It's like the very, very minute things. Yeah.
So, I mean, we definitely bump heads sometimes for sure, but, like, 9 times out of 10 when we're working on stuff, like...
It's even outside of that, just as, I mean, this is my brother, and we met each other at the right time, but we were both involved in different things.
Yeah.
And so now when we came back together, we realized, like, yo, we dodged a bullet and we locked in.
Yeah.
And so it won't be my brother till I die.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Ivo to the grave.
So, tell me about how your daily experiences, like your daily life, goes into the lyrics. Because I'm assuming you guys aren't just coming up with lyrics on the fly in the studio. What's the...
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. Pretty much everything is on the fly.
I get what you're saying, though. Like, I mean, you know me. I work constantly.
Yeah.
I've had some issues going on the last couple of weeks, but like, for the most part, it's just kind of like, instead of letting things affect me, like going through a breakup and you get sad or you get angry, whatever, you kind of have to isolate those feelings and, like, only let them out when it's pen, pad, and computer.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've had to train myself to do. And, you know, obviously there's been some slip-ups. I've had my moments. But for the most part, I'm getting good at, like, taking situations and instead of lashing out, like, writing it down in a song. And that's kind of that's my writing process. It's day-to-day struggles.
Yeah.
Internalize those feelings, only let them out when I'm in the studio.
Yeah. So
he'll freestyle everything, though.
I used to do that writing stuff. I got tired of it.
Yeah. I like writing because I like to know what I'm gonna say. Because if I sit here and freestyle in front of a microphone, I can maybe get 2 or 3 good words, and then I'm like.
Well, now when I do freestyle, a lot of it is just gibberish. So, but those slowly form into words.
Yeah, it's like a concept track. You know what I mean? Like you hear it all the time. you know, so
Well,
just having the rough outline of, like, what the syllabation's going to be and, like, how you're going to go through your verse, like, what your flow's going to be, all that stuff, and then kind of putting the words to it, but kind of feeling the rhythmic side of it first, you know.
Yeah, melody is a big part, and I've kind of delved deep this past year into the voice. The voice is like another instrument.
Yeah.
And
oh,
so
absolutely.
Melody, certain syllables, certain cadences evoke different emotions. If you're very meticulous with what you do and how you do it, you can not hypnotize people, but you can make people feel the emotion you're trying to portray if you do it correctly. And so I'm trying to learn that side of things and then just kind of plug in words that correlate with my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a growing process.
Yeah.
That's how we help each other. We kind of give the other one a different perspective that we're unable to see.
Yeah, it's like the yin and yang you were talking about earlier. Yeah. And it all kind of ties together just like based on, just in the art, the crafting of the art, you know. Speaking of anime, it's like, you know, not to draw comparisons, but it's like a little Naruto style.
No, it is.
A little Datara. Little art is an explosion.
I have no idea what you're talking about right
Datara is the dude that...
With the little clay pigeons. He's got the weird tongue. He's got
Okay.
the weird tongue in the hand.
The only anime I watch is Pokemon.
Not even Dragon Ball?
Pokemon.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay,
Dude,
I watch.
You
the
wouldn't
hell
go
out
through
of it.
anime, man. There's all types. You seen Blood Sea?
Nah.
Shout out Blood Sea.
I don't watch too much anime.
That one's gory. What type would you like if you did?
Just like shonens, really. Like I just want to
Like
see.
ninja stuff.
I just want to see people beat each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like Dragon Ball. Give me Dragon Ball. Give me some JoJo. Give me some. You know, I just want some easy.
One Piece has got some
One
good
Piece.
fight scenes.
Yeah. Gear 5. Sorry if you haven't made it to episode 1000. Whatever. Just catch up.
Is there that many episodes of One Piece?
There's more.
Dude, there's like there's like 1,200, I think. It's ridiculous.
A lot of it's filler.
Who's watching that much One Piece?
My brother. How many episodes? Let's see. There's live research on the pod. Or not on the pod.
Is it more than like...
On the radio show.
Like Doctor Who's been around since like the 40s. Is it more episodes than Doctor Who?
Let's see.
I don't know.
I don't know. With filler, it might be.
Because I
Yeah, well, anime, they'll go like a solid 200 episodes back to back. It's just straight filler.
Yeah, especially in One Piece.
In the middle of a fight, not even like...
Yeah. Dude, Naruto?
Yeah.
The worst about that. Dude, I don't want the Naruto One Piece. Or not the Netflix One Piece. Naruto One Piece.
Yeah, let's take anime off of Netflix, because all these people are like, oh, I love anime. Or what do you watch? Oh, I watch stuff on Netflix. Man, if you're not like downloading a different VPN so you can watch stuff as it releases in Japan, man, come on.
Or Crunchyroll.
Not everyone.
Crunchyroll has gotten
some
pretty
people
good.
have jobs.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. I watched it on the job, man. What are you talking about?
Doctor Who. That can't be true.
To be honest, I haven't even watched anime like
How many episodes
quite
are
some
there?
time.
Okay, well, I can't even find no answers about
There's got
this.
to be at least 800 episodes of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I got 695, but I think that's just from 2005 onward. So
That's impressive.
888 is what I see. As of May 3rd, 2025, 888 episodes of Doctor Who have aired.
Yeah, what's up with them
Doctor
taking
Who-
away Sesame Street?
Oh, we're not gonna.
We can't get
Here comes a lawsuit.
We can't get political, Jared.
That's not political. That's
We need to educate our youth. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Fund NPR, fund PBS. This shouldn't be hot topic. This shouldn't. If you get offended by this, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If
you get offended,
Free Big Bird, Brett.
Free Big Bird, bring back PBS, bring back NPR. Let's get it. Educate the youth. Free information.
Save the youth.
Save the youth.
Save the youth.
But not like George Bush. We're not doing Save the Kids.
Mm.
Let's close out the show.
All right.
I'm not really crunched on time because we don't have our 5 to 6 o'clock slot here. Because school's out. Oh, yeah, by the way, to all my Maroons who are listening at home, hope you're doing well on summer break. I know last week was kind of like the intro to summer break, kind of, sort of.
And thank you for being respectful patrons at Mac and Bob's. We really, really, really appreciate your politeness and kindness and the fact that you guys don't act like hooligans. Wink, wink. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you guys, you're just great customers, great clients. Couldn't ask for a better community. So, hope we're doing well on summer break. Hope we have an awesome rest of the week. We're about to close it out, but before I close it out with Closure, do I have any?
There's 2 more songs.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not just Closure.
Say Closure.
Closure.
I gotta tame him a little
You
bit.
gotta tame nothing.
Gonna close with Closure and then one more track.
Oh, okay, my fault.
And then sorry, I should have said and one more track. But before I close out, do we have any words for the audience at home? Anyone listening? Anything you want to say?
I'll let you do your thing.
Knowledge is the real value. Money is not what you should be chasing after.
Real.
People, the right people, keep them around you.
Real.
Treat others like yourself, man. I see too many people that are just frustrated and just pissed off with life. Like, bro, just breathe a little bit. Enjoy life.
Yeah.
Be thankful for what you do have, regardless of how much it is.
Yep.
I'll be happy if I'm hungry or fed. And just if you feel something in your heart or what you wanna do with life, if it's gonna help people, don't let nobody tell you nothing.
Real stuff.
And take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
I was
like,
oh, sorry. After you.
Whatever you're going through, whether that's a breakup, rehab, current addiction, you got bad mom and dad, you got bad siblings, you got something going on. Just know that me and this man understand that completely. We've been through the ringer on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't matter how alone you feel, we are there. Like, Ivo Twins are there.
Yeah,
Real stuff.
Take care of yourself. Get you help if you need it. You know, don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Gotta say that. We love you.
Yeah.
You're loved.
You are valuable.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
You're not worthless. You just need some time to learn yourself and build it up.
Real stuff. Real talk. So, I meant to say, after we were talking about you and Darky on, reach out to people.
Oh, I am.
I'm
very big on that.
This is for the audience, you know. Like, reach out to people. You know, be there for each other to go on to build on what these guys are saying. Take care of each other. You know, you are valuable.
Yeah. We
That's
love
it.
y'all.
All love, spread
Love
love, positivity, all that good stuff. We got Closure, followed by a song that will
Blow your socks off.
hopefully have you feeling the same way the title is. But until then, this is the Maroon Underground. We'll be back next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Take care. We'll be back. Well, actually, no, we won't be back. We'll be back next Wednesday. But here are a couple tunes in the meantime. Thank you, Ivo Twins. Woo. Take care.
Thanks for having us.
Hey.
Very appreciative. We'll be back.
Yeah,
Next
thank
time we
you.
got a-
Shout out this man.
Yes.
This man is the GOAT. If anybody, I don't want to expose you, but if anybody knows who's behind this computer and all this up there, give him a hug, man. This guy's a great guy.
He's a great hugger.
Outside
of
it,
he's got perfect form.
yeah. But
I'll say
I barely even know you, to be honest. But we talked last time I was up here, and what I can gain from you. You got a very pure heart. So,
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
You guys too. You know, I mean, I feel the love. So thank you all for being here. You know, how rude of me to not even give you guys a sign off. Yeah, thank you guys for being out here, for flying out here, for coming out into the studio, walking up, you know, FaceTime and not knowing where to park, all that good stuff. And
parking in the alley.
even though I don't have a
Can I say one last thing to close this out?
yeah.
Yo, Don Cheadle sucks, dude. I hate Don Cheadle.
Oh,
That's it. I'm out.
freedom of speech. Closure. Maroon Underground. Take care.
10 shots. Now I feel alive. I like to medicate when I'm dead inside. I'm bipolar like my mother, manic poltergeist. You see this blood in my eyes. I must be tweaking or something. I end up this life and forget about it in the morning. I don't meditate. I fill the cup and sip the drink. Hope this rap works. This habit cost me 30K. This bitch try to make me I'm too up. I cannot. Now she want me sober, hate on the way I'm f***ing numb. I'd rather have the drugs, so f*** off what you f***ing dumb.
I swear, let's see you take this shit, so then you might catch me away. I be